Good morning, it is show day. My name is Diana. Thank you for watching my videos and welcome to my channel. I'm an NBC bikini athlete and today is the show day of my Nashville Fit Show. This is my second show of my second competition season and I'm currently in the lobby of the apartment / Airbnb I'm staying in, waiting for my Uber to the venue for tan touch-ups. So this morning I woke up, took check-ins, came in at 122.1 and had my triple espresso and an egg, an ounce of beef, and 2 salt packets for breakfast. So we'll see what coach thinks with those check-ins. Gonna go get tanned and glammed up. It is the most gorgeous morning here at the Nashville Municipal Auditorium. Tan is done and now I'm heading over to the host hotel for makeup, but check out this sunrise. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Corey missed his bus because it was just really as a long week and we decided he's not gonna come, but with a sunrise like that, I mean, it's bound to be a good day, right? I'm here with Amber.
Stand in the light.
Stand in the light.
Yes, there you go.
I'm here with Amber.
Doesn't she look stunning?
Slayed my makeup. So nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Go kill it on stage.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so beautiful. I can't get over it.
Backstage with Leah. Just went on and look who I found. Hi guys. Hey there. Just got back from prejudging. My routine went so much better this time than the first show in Buffalo, and it was really cool to meet some people backstage. When I first got there, I was looking for a spot to camp out at, and this one girl saw me looking so lost and asked if my name was Diana. I thought that was super strange, but she had followed me on Instagram. Her name is Leah. Thank you for being so kind. Shout out to you. And she invited me to sit down with her, so that was really sweet. And I also got to meet Liana, and she's just so sweet and down to earth. That made my morning really special, getting to talk to her. But my routine went well. I felt more confident and smoother this time around, and I wore my strappy Olympians, which was also really exciting. It's nice to feel confident without having the strapped heel. For comparisons, I think I was either 5th or 6th out of 8 girls. There was definitely a lot of bikini gals, and it was incredible to see how amazing everyone looked. It's definitely a little disappointing to maybe have missed placing just by a hair, but I am super proud of the package I brought. It came in better and leaner than I did in Buffalo, and that's what's important. It's about the journey and improving and growing, not just about the placing, though the placing is nice. I'm also a little bummed that Corey wasn't able to make it, but I know he had a really busy week at work, and sometimes life just happens. So now I get to figure out what I want to eat and what I want to do and not have to cater to anyone else. So that's a positive. And channeling my flight attendant days, I'm used to traveling alone and exploring alone. So I'm still gonna try to make the most of it. But it is now time for some food. This peak has been really interesting since I haven't really had that many carbs. This morning, as you saw, was an egg, an ounce of beef, and right now I'm having another egg with 1.5 ounces of beef and some peanut butter. So I'm gonna have this and then see what Claire has to say. So I got a little bored in between prejudging finals and I curled my hair with a straightening iron, and I never curl my hair in general. Decided I was gonna curl my hair. Sorry Claire, I know you told me to keep my feet up, but changing up the look for finals.
27, Brandy. 28, Alessia. 31, Lorena. 32, Perla. And 34, Sam.
Shelby!
Okay. You like break it in half, or you just want to like eat on each side?
I don't know. Wait, I think it'd be cute if we eat on each side.
Okay, ready?
Massive. We have a cookie from Casey's Bougie Bakes.
It's good.
This is Leah.
Hi.
Made
I
a
feel like
friend
most of it's like in the
backstage.
middle.
Yeah. I don't know how to break it. So, it's just like a golden cookie. I don't know.
I'm trying to think what it reminds me of. It's good. I like it. So take the top off of it. I want like the middle part
Yeah.
where the ooey gooey
layer
stuff
part.
is. The middle's good.
It's like a frosting. Thanks for sharing.
Of course. I say I won't eat all of it. I'm sure my daughter's gonna eat most of it.
It is now 8:30. I am back at the apartment. I placed 6, so no hardware for me today, but I am still so proud of the package I brought. We improved, we got better, and for my next show, my mom will get to see me perform for the first time, or perform on stage for the first time, so that's exciting and something to look forward to. But it's 8:30. I am ready for some food. First Form had a tent there and they were giving out hydration packets and more meat sticks, so I grabbed some of those, but I also put a hydration packet in here because hydration is important after a show. Can you tell that I'm really excited for food and just trying to go? Sorry we're talking so fast, but it was super cool to meet some of the girls backstage. I'll reflect some more on that tomorrow. I just want to do a quick fit show. This is just an outfit from Shein, I think. I bought it when I had been living in Hawaii. Got some shorts and a top. And I'm gonna go walk downtown and get some sushi. So I'll show you what that looks like in a bit. So tan. I did also buy these donut peaches to try out because I think I saw them in a video. So I'm gonna grab one of these and take this with me too, because it's important to get in some healthy foods along with your free meal. Hello, welcome back. I just got back from dinner. Sushi was delicious, as you saw. I got the edamame, crab rangoons, which were a little disappointing, and a few rolls, and the chocolate spring roll, which was totally not what I expected. The edamame was pretty good, nothing really to write home about. It needed some sort of moisture, so it was better after I added soy sauce to it. And then the crab rangoons I thought would be really neat because they're mango crab rangoons, so they had mango pieces inside and also mango sauce on there or underneath them. But it was really disappointing how little filling there was. Those were the most stingy crab rangoons I've ever had. Then I got the Lion King roll, which was my favorite, and I also got the Thriller roll and the Spider roll, which I asked Corey to pick something out for me, and he picked out the Spider one. So it was fun that even though he wasn't here, he was still able to participate in dinner a little bit. And then I had been debating on trying out Jenny's, which was downstairs. I see their pints of ice cream at the store all the time, but I haven't tried them yet, so I thought that could be cool. But they had these chocolate spring rolls on the menu, so I was like, this seems really unique, not something I can get at home, so I'm gonna try those too. And those were definitely not what I expected. I was thinking it would be, so normally when you go to get Chinese food, there's egg rolls, which are thicker, and spring rolls, which are thinner and crispy, so I thought it was just gonna be like a little wonton wrapper with some chocolate sauce inside, maybe a dipping sauce of some sort. But no, it was phyllo dough rolled together like rolls with chocolate sauce on the inside, and then they cut them in half and it's all fried and whatnot with ice cream. So that was a lot, but I'm pretty proud of my satiation, my fullness levels. Like, I don't feel overly stuffed or stuffed to the point of feeling sick or throwing up. I had wanted to go for a walk, but it was forecasted to rain and I didn't want to get caught in the rain, especially not with the tan still on, which I'm so excited to go shower soon. But I did walk past Hattie B's and there wasn't really a line, so I was like, oh, I feel like I gotta take advantage of this opportunity of not having a line here. And Claire says it's overhyped, but I feel like people talk about it in Nashville for a reason, like part of Nashville hot chicken. So I did get the fries just to get a taste of everything. I'd gotten medium chicken, but I don't know if it really looks spicy at all. But it also has the pimento mac and cheese, the french fries, and yeah, I was watching Cheat Day Eats and she was talking about how the mac and cheese is really good, so I'm excited to try it. Corey's calling me, so I'm gonna take that and I'll be right back. Corey's heading to bed, so we just wanted to say goodnight and check in to see how my day was. The show was good. It was super smoothly run, and they had the whole athlete lineup posted on the wall, which was super nice because you could very easily tell where we were in the lineup. And they also had the live stream on a big TV in the backstage area and projected in the lineup area, which was super cool. And it was just really nice to meet some of the people that I've chatted with online and put a face to the Instagram handles, and everyone was just so nice and looked amazing. There were 8 people in my class. I placed 6th. I don't know if I already talked about that, but for the pros, they were giving out 6, they were rewarding 6 places, but then for the amateurs, it was mostly just 5 places, which it's fine. No hardware this time, but I do feel like it was a super win that I did fulfill my goal of competing in a show that Gilco was filming at. And then it was just the cherry on top that Will Whitman was also there. I stepped off stage and immediately I was already being tagged as a collaborator in this incredible photo that he took. And then I also stopped by the Vivian Leigh photography booth and got some super dope pictures of me there too. That Corey couldn't be there with me, but just being able to bring a better package, my posing was much smoother, and it was even better at finals. I count that as a big win, and also making friends. It was super fun sharing a cookie with Leah at the end. She had gotten a free cookie from the Ruck Nutrition booth, so we tried that and it was good, but gee, was it sweet. I think we talked about that. Let's see if I include that in the clip when I edit, but I did want to just sample this Hattie B's with you. Chicken. It's supposed to be the medium, but okay. I guess it just have a little bit of heat. There's just chicken tenders. I should look up as to what makes Nashville hot chicken so special. Like, why is it such a big thing locally? Is it something with their sauce? Let me know in the comments if you know, because I don't know if when I'll get around to looking that up. But the chicken's pretty good, tender, pretty tender. And then we also have some fries in here, which remind me of the Shake Shack fries. There's also a Shake Shack at Assembly Hall. I saw that on the map. I'm like, do I want a shroom burger post show? But I really want to try things that I wouldn't normally be able to try at home. And burgers have been on the guided refeed list that Claire has given me in the past, so I didn't really feel a super need for burgers. The fries are pretty good. And we have some pimento mac and cheese. I think in my last clip I was talking about how I saw Cheat Day Eats talking about the mac and cheese. It has a little bit of a kick, but it's fine. There's mac and cheese. And then got a pickle. I'm super stuffed though, so I really just wanted to try it, and we'll stick this in the fridge, see if I get into it at all tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go explore the area of Nashville called the Gulch. Claire says that's where a lot of the good places are for food. There's also Five Daughters Bakery there, and she says the wait is definitely worth it, so I'm gonna head there. But I think I'm gonna start off the morning at Milk and Honey, because they're supposed to have really good breakfast. I also have 2 more of those donut peaches, peach donuts. They're peaches that are shaped like donuts. That was super good. I had that on my walk down into town, and I'm excited to have that too. So tomorrow will be an intuitive day. I'll explore Nashville a little bit and try some more foods, and then it's back to the plan on Monday. I do fly back on Monday, so we'll see we'll see what Claire gives me for a plan, because we have the OCB Eastern America in 3 weeks. I just registered for that today. That show will be really special because it's just an hour and a half from home, and it'll be the first time my mom watches me compete. Now that I'm saying that, that sounds familiar. I think I might have already said that. But time to shower off the stand and get into bed. Hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you in the next clip. You guys get to join me not only for a little bit of show day footage, but a lot of food day footage. Good morning, beautiful people. It is just after 4:30. I don't think I fell asleep until after 1:30, but I woke up because the apartment was a little warm, and I think my body is just used to waking up around this time, since check-in yesterday was at 4:30, and just peak week things, you know. So today is an intuitive day, and we're gonna go try lots of coffee. My brain just wouldn't shut off last night, and I think the body was processing the food, the yummy foods I ate, so just had a lot of trouble falling asleep. But I'm going to braid my hair and try to get into the gym just for a little bit of movement. Hopefully no one yells at me, because technically the gym isn't open until 7. But I'm not gonna bother anyone, so hopefully no one will bother me. I just figured maybe I'll have you guys on while I do my hair and just chat about how I'm going to approach today as my intuitive day. You'll get to see the different eats I have around Nashville. I'm gonna bring my computer also to get editing on videos, but I am trying to remind myself that it's an intuitive day. It's not a eat till my stomach hurts and my body is hating me day. And don't have a hair clip. Be right back. So like I was saying, it is not a treat my body like an asshole way. Yesterday I did register for my 3rd show, the OCB Eastern America in Upton, Mass. That show will be special because my mom will be coming and my sister will be there too. Corey will be at annual training, but I'll miss him dearly and he'll be in my heart. But so I do have another show coming up and I need to keep that in mind as I make good food choices. But I'm trying to remind myself, yes, I can go and try places and experience Nashville, but I don't have to get full meals everywhere. Of course, everything will look good, but it's also okay to just get a side or a snack, and it's okay to not finish things either. That is one of the perks of having someone to travel with, is being able to share foods. But I shouldn't be placing that pressure on anyone, and the responsibility to moderate my intake is up to me. Dang it, there's a bump. So this trip, like Chelsea mentioned, is great character development, and I will get to challenge myself and grow mentally through this process. I did ask my coach Claire what her recommendations are, since she is familiar with Nashville. She used to live right nearby, I believe. So she was telling me about like her favorite burger spot, and she mentioned that Five Daughters Bakery is definitely worth the wait. So that's also another thing that's good about waking up this early. I'm not hungry yet, but I will be able to get out early and hopefully beat any lines. She also mentioned that milk and honey is the best for brunch. So that, I think they open at 6. And then Five Daughters opens at 5. So I think milk and honey may be my first spot. I'll get a coffee there and like maybe a pastry because I'm not super hungry yet. I do have those donut peaches, so I'm excited to have that and just have some fruit. I can tell that I am a little dehydrated based on how dry my mouth feels. And so I'll start with milk and honey. Their menu looks delicious, but I need to pace myself. Can't start too heavy, can't have just a whole bunch of heavy meals, so we'll get something small there. And then I was thinking, yes, Five Daughters is right around the corner, but I'll probably be like not hungry from milk and honey, which is the name of the place. I'm not getting just milk and honey. So I was thinking that I would grab some, maybe one regular size and one mini sized 100-layer donut from Five Daughters. And I'll bring my new Fit Show backpack and carry that around until I find parlor donuts later on in the day. Grab, I think I'm gonna try to just grab one because I don't want to waste too much food, and then do a little comparison video. I forget the name of the couple that does it, but there's this one couple on Instagram. They do which would you rather videos in their car, comparing usually different orders from the same restaurant. So I think I want to do something like that with donuts today. Yeah, maybe I'll just carry them around and pick up little snacks. At 1 o'clock, I do have a reservation at Goo Goo Chocolates. They originated here in Nashville, and so they have a factory or a main store here. And part of one of their experiences is to get to make your own chocolates. So they do have a machine where you can pick your own flavors and they'll make it for you, or you can enroll in the class and get to do the hands-on making. And I love baking. I'm excited to get back into that after show, and this is something I've been looking forward to for a while. So at 1 o'clock I have that appointment, and then after that, around the corner, there's this quintessential Nashville restaurant or something that I found on a list on eater.com, and they wrote that the fried bologna sandwich is classic Nashville. So I'm definitely gonna get that. I think that'll be lunch. I didn't really grow up eating bologna in a Chinese household, believe it or not, and I'm excited to try something like that. I feel like I saw someone in one of the Seacoast foodie Facebook groups post recently asking if there's anything like that in our area. And people were like, no, you just make that at home. Why would you buy that out? But I think it was like something that people used to eat. So yeah. And then Claire says that we're getting back on plane tomorrow. Before I originally was thinking that on Monday I wanted to get a pub sub for the flight home, because this is my first time being around a Publix and I just see people talk about pub subs. But if we're back on plan tomorrow, then I think a pub sub might be my dinner plans. It's not super fancy or anything, but I also want to be budget conscious and I don't need to spend a lot of money, eat a lot of food. Definitely going to try out Crema as well. That's near the Goo Goo Chocolate area or the downtown Nashville area. My friend Allie, who I met also through bodybuilding, she competed for the first time in November, just like I had, and we connected over that. She visits Nashville often and said that Crema has the best coffee. So that is also on my list. What else? I am excited to challenge myself today to eat in moderation. And when I was waking up, I was thinking, this is nice. Like, my body's been really tired. I've been pushing so hard this past week with 2-hour cardio days. And I really think that this little break, this little vacation and foodie break is what I need to get back on track, because I'll have the freedom to try different foods, and especially being in a new area, that will help like calm my inner foodie. She's been angry. And then I'm hoping that with this little food trip, I'll be able to just focus in for the next 3 weeks until the OCB show, and then have a good reverse. So that's a little funky, but I think it's okay. Oh, can you tell that I have makeup raccoon eyes? I was trying to use the makeup wipes that Amber included in her little goodie bag, which, okay, ladies, if you are getting makeup done and Amber Patchlock is there, definitely book with her. She is such a sweet soul, and it's amazing that she gives you this little baggie for touch-ups. She gives you a little puff with powder in case you get greasy. There's a little blender, little tiny guy. I don't do makeup, I forget what they're called. Beauty blender, and also a lip brush for the lip color that she personally like blends together for you, so you have exactly what you need for touch-ups. And she gives you 2 Q-tips to clean up any makeup spots. So Amber was such a sweet soul, and the little baggie of touch-up things is amazing. Okay, hair is done. I still got Abby's from yesterday's sushi. I'm gonna go to the gym. It is now almost 5, well, 4:50, so hopefully no one stops me in the gym. I'm just gonna try to get a little bit of movement in because I feel like it, and not because I have to or because I'm punishing my body, just because I feel like it. So I will see you guys probably once I have some food or coffee around me. Turns out my back is sore from posing and comparisons. I have low posing endurance, so make sure you do your posing practice so you can hold your poses and not be super sore after. But I think soreness post-show is inevitable. So I didn't really move my body that much in the gym. Gonna get in suppies though today, and I'm getting ready for the day. And I wanted to come on and give a pro tip for girlies in prep or going through life changes and your pants don't fit anymore. You don't have to buy new clothes. You can get these little buttons that is just a little pin, and you can add that to your clothes so that you don't have to buy a whole bunch of new pants to make them fit. Made myself a little pre-game to my coffee exploration that I'm about to have. This is the banana from the little banana stand, and I just put some peanut butter in it. So I'm gonna have this. Banana and peanut butter is the ultimate combo. It's like a little banana sandwich. Initial waking up energy is wearing down, but the gulch, we are so close to coffee. It's super cool walking around while a city sleeps, especially seeing it in the dawn light. It's really pretty. And yesterday I had ventured into downtown just for a smidge, and that was way too hectic for me. But it was cool to see the lights without all the people around. We're here. I got a lavender honey latte from Milk and Honey. Not hungry yet since I had a donut, peach donut, and that banana. So I'm honoring my hunger cues and pacing myself. The biscuits sounded good. I mean, everything sounded good there, but just starting off with a morning pick-me-up. Now I'm heading to Biscuit Love, which, since biscuit is in the name, I feel like I need to get a biscuit there. So I'm gonna go have a little snack and probably another coffee. With being out and about today and it being hot and sunny here, I am on the hunt for a hat. Milk and Honey had a cute little brunch club hat, but it was, I think it's trucker style where it's flat across the front, and that's not the hat for me. I barely wear hats, so if I'm gonna buy one, it has to work with my big head. So Biscuit Love was delicious. I got the biscuits and gravy and the Bonuts, which I forget what Bonuts is a combo now of, but it was like little fried dough donut holes topped with a cream cheese frosting and a little bit of like a blueberry sauce on the center of the plate in the middle of the 5. So with those, if you have the donut itself, it was fine. Nothing really to write home about. It was the cream cheese frosting that really made it amazing, and then the blueberry added a nice contrast to the sweetness in the frosting. So I just had 2 of those, and then the biscuit though was so freaking flaky, and the crunch that it had, it was incredible. That was super good, and the sausage gravy on top was delicious as well. I only had one, or I had half of it. Just trying to pace myself. I also got a brown sugar latte. It's yummy, but it's also very sweet, so I don't know if I'll end up finishing it. I might need to go with less fun drinks for caffeine to reset the sugar system. I was gonna head over to Five Daughters Bakery, but didn't realize they didn't open till 8. But it's really nice to like get in as these popular places are opening because there's no wait at all, and the food came out super fast. But I'm heading over to one of the wing memorials that's over here in the Gulch. This area is so cute. One not so great thing about it being so early is that places aren't open yet, so I'm just gonna walk around and explore, and there's a spider hanging off my phone, so I'm going to get rid of that now. So funny story, the staff was locked out for a little bit, but I got in some extra steps and the goods are now secured. I saw these little donut holes, so I figured I would get them just to have a little snack on my way to stop number 2. Easton, glazed, not too sweet. Kind of on the sweeter side actually. Reminds me of the Tim Hortons donuts we had in Buffalo, but pretty good. Now I'm off to Parlor to pick up. I'm gonna just do 1 donut, maybe do some work there, but I think I'm gonna head over to Crema since Ali recommended them for coffee and get some work done there. Did you really go into a bathroom during prep if you didn't take a mirror selfie? This place is amazing. I am so glad I came over here. The ambiance is immaculate, and the tiramisu latte was so good. I'm gonna get some work done though. I just had the most incredible experience at Pinewood. I was hoping I could capture some of the sign, but it's tough to see. I think I'm gonna walk this way. I ended up going to Pinewood. I forget what I last chatted about because I was also sending voice messages to Chelsea, but I had stopped over at Crema for some coffee. The scone was dry and lackluster, so did not finish that after the bite that I tried. The dirty chai was good, but just a dirty chai, and I wanted to get some work done and my phone was dying, so I was like, okay, I need to find somewhere where I can get more coffee and also find an outlet. So I remember seeing that Pinewood Social had coffee and had listed co-working and not just bowling, even though I originally had bookmarked them for a bowling activity for Corey and I, and gosh, am I so glad I went. It was so cool inside. Like, before even sitting down, like, the vibes, the ambience was immaculate. It's massive inside. They have so many cute little booths for you to sit in, and they also had a long co-working table that had outlets in it, so it was just perfect for the morning. I wanted to be out and get some stuff done before going to Goo Goo Chocolates, which is where I am headed now. And yeah, I got the tiramisu latte, which actually is from Crema, and that was super yummy. It came with a ladyfinger to dip in, and since I've been having a lot of sugar and or just lattes in general, I asked them to make the latte half sweet, and it was perfect. My server Hannah was amazing and very attentive, got me water, and then I also asked for her recommendations for some food. She recommended the burrito. It actually took a bit since the pork belly, I think they were just behind on it or something, and the staff, the hospitality, the management was so nice. They were so apologetic about the burrito taking a while, and they comped the meal for me. Like, first it was just the burrito that they were going to, but then it was still taking longer. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty easygoing and stuff. I just was looking around after the initial 20 minutes had passed that she had listed, because it had already been 40 minutes, and then they came over and started chatting with me, and everyone was so nice. But even if it wasn't comped, like, the burrito itself was so good. It had a queso sauce in it that just made it the best. And then it came with a really good, like, spicy salsa too. I also got their biscuit, which it was buttery and tender, had a nice crumb, but I definitely liked the biscuit at Biscuit Love more because it had those flaky layers and was so crispy on the edge. That one was dope, but I'm really glad I got the burrito, and they let me have one of the cans up from the wall too, so that was really. Just walked off Broadway and saw that there's like a little green space by the water, so walked over here, and it's so cute. And behind me there's actually, you know, those little orange things. They're kayaks, so people can kayak through here from the other side, which is really cool. But I'm gonna find a spot and let's do donut review. It's so nice out that even though I've been out for a bit, I just don't feel like going back, because I mean, look at this. It's so nice out. I should enjoy the outside while it's not super sunny. So I felt a couple drops of water, of rain, so we'll see how this goes. But I just plopped myself down on the greens. I'm gonna show you what I've got going on. Last time I yapped, we were leaving Pinewood Social. It was so cool there. So glad I went, and I was heading over to Goo Goo Chocolate. So I ended up making the chocolate for myself and for Corey, and they also showed some of the partnership chocolates that they have. One with Acme, and this is with lemon pound cake, jam, chocolate pearls, blackberry nougat, and this just sounded amazing when he was passing the box around. So as I was walking towards the water, I saw the Acme restaurant and gift shop. I was like, I'm just gonna go in, we're gonna go buy one, bring it home for us to try, and then these are the two that I made. So I had booked the chocolate experience class for Corey and I to do. Obviously, there's just me, so I made both of them, but I tried to pick flavors that I thought he would like. So there's that. And then afterwards, I went to Robert's Western World, where they have the quintessential recession special, which is a grilled bologna sandwich, bologna sandwich, with chips, a moon pie, and a PBR. I am not in that drinking train right now, so I just got a Diet Coke, saving the moon pie to bring home. I had a bite or two of the sandwich. It was loaded with bologna, which was great, but it was fine. Didn't feel like it was worth it, so I didn't finish that. I'm actually like really proud of how I've been doing today with how much food I've been around but haven't actually finished. I've been able to try a lot of things and honor if I feel like it's worth having more of it or not, and I'm really proud of myself for that. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but that's just not something that I've been capable of doing before, so it was really nice to see that change in me. From Gugu though, you also get some clusters, so I grabbed that to bring home, and I also grabbed some thumbprint cookies from Milk and Honey earlier, so I do want to try one of these. I think I'll do that now because they're getting a little crumbly and I just don't want them to all break. I know you're here for the big donut try, but going to try this out. It's really nice over here in Nashville. I was just walking down Broadway, which is a fucking nut house. Like, there's live music all over the place. It's so loud. People are all dressed up. And cheers. It's just like, I think a sugar cookie with rainbow sprinkles. It's a good shortbread cookie. I'll just save those. Gotta save room for donuts. But yeah, Broadway is so loud, even during the day. At least it's not as crowded though. Last night when I was on Broadway in downtown, I mean, people are so drunk and they're just all over the place, so not my scene. Got parlor donuts and 5 daughters. So we've got raspberry pistachio, and this is like sort of like a cinnamon bun or honey bun, and I got a little pillow, little hole, and here from 5 daughters, we've got the lemon drop, or just their summer lemon flavor, the churro regular yeasted donut, and then also the cinnamon glazed mini, because I wanted to try something more simple. So let's try this pillow first. Definitely felt fried. Super airy. Pretty good. Just a donut. And then I'm going to cut into this little guy. I can tell it's like so light because of all the layers. Oh no. I don't know if how good I'll be able to cut into it. It's definitely melting under my fingers already. After I left Robert's, where I walked around and got back to the area that Assembly Hall is in, and I walked into Jenny's ice cream, smelled how sweet it was, and I was like, I'm not hungry for ice cream. Yes, I haven't had ice cream in a while, but I'm not hungry for this, and they have donuts waiting. I'm gonna leave. And then on my way to the waterfront, there was a candy store, somehow I ended up in there. It smelled really good too, and they also had ice cream in the back. I looked at it and I left. I don't know how I've said no to ice cream now 3 times, because I also didn't get Jenny's last night. But look at this. Look at those layers. That is insane. That is fucking phenomenal. The layers are just so good. So the thing with parlor donuts, they're also, I think, a layered donut. Oh no, the sun is coming out. I hope my donuts don't melt. So let's cut into the cinnamon one. Let's see what we're working with. The cinnamon or donut holes I got from Five Daughter earlier, I ended up giving to a group of people that were on the street. So I hope they enjoyed those donut holes, and I did not finish them, which I'm also proud of. That is way too much sun. This is the parlor donut. Try to show you. This. You can really see those layers. This one's so tender. They're both really good in their own way. I tried to get most of the tan off last night in the shower. I did 2 rounds of scrubbing with the pH balancing body wash from Liquid Sunrays with my exfoliating gloves. Still super tan. We'll see how long this lasts. Okay. Now let's try the churro. Ooh! Oh my gosh. The churro yeasted one has a crust, just like cracked when I cut into it. Feels like just a regular yeasted donut. This is from Five Daughters. It's so soft. It's really tough to pick a favorite or even rate them. Those are all really good. But between the churro and the mini cinnamon, I think just the layers in the mini cinnamon just blew me away. Like, those layers are immaculate. Based on these two, the cinnamon and the churro from Five Daughters, I would get the 100 layer over the yeasted. Now, oh, there's a bug. Okay, so we've got going on. That's a lot of sugar. Let's try this raspberry. Gotta make sure I get some pistachio in there. wanted to get something fruity from both places. Maybe this would have been better in my apartment where it isn't as hot out. And the frosting isn't melting. Oh, I think this one might be filled. So this shows you the layers in the parlor donut. That's a strong rival for those $5. Can you guys hear the music? There's a DraftKings bar right up the hill, which is really fun. The rooftop looks really nice. I imagine overlooking this. Like, that must be so lit at night. I would prefer it for a location too, because it's away from all the crazy honky-tonk live music and Broadway, which is not my style. Now, the 100-layer lemon. That looks so good. I have to go from the top. Love the crumb that's around the lemon one. It was just a little dry and a little messy, but the lemon flavor and that top cream is really good. If I were to rate these, I don't know why, the mini cinnamon just had my heart. Even though it's so simple, then the raspberry had really good balance of flavor. And that dough is really good. It is a little doughy, but I love, like, when cookies are a little underdone, when my steak's a little done, my eggs are a little done, so I don't mind the doughiness. So I think I would go with the cinnamon, 100-layer, then the raspberry, pistachio from Parlor Donuts, and then the lemon. I think I just go back and forth for my rating, but this one, don't underestimate the small things. Small things matter too. Now that I've had my chance to try them, I do feel like I can leave Nashville satisfied. There are bugs that are trying to attack though, so. Pistachio. I'm gonna pack these up. I'm gonna have one more bite of the Parlor and then give them away. Let's see what I get up to next. So I was just walking down 2nd Street and look who I ran into. Renee and Vicky from the show yesterday. We're all having coffee. I just got home from the most incredible day out exploring Nashville. As you've seen, I've had a lot of different eats, but I've also been really proud of myself for not finishing everything and just letting myself enjoy trying things. And fate just so had it that I ran into Vicky from the show. She was sitting near us during prejudging, and she was hanging out with Renee, which I've seen on Instagram. She's one of the oldest competitors, maybe the oldest competitor, or maybe oldest that walks in the Angel Fashion Show. I'm not sure, but she is just such an inspiration, and I'm so glad I finally got to meet her in person and get to spend time and chat with her. It's funny because I had my donuts and I was planning on just walking along the water because it was really nice out over there, but then I looked on the map and saw that there were more shops on 2nd Street. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go walk over there instead. And I saw Vicky, I saw Renee, I'm like, what? Hi, I know you guys, hello. So I ended up hanging out with them. We found this really cute spot called the Pink Hermit. It's inside the Hermitage. I think it's a hotel. But we just had the most wild time taking pictures in the bathroom there. The men's bathroom is crazy. I'll throw up some pictures here. But we just had a really nice time all together. And Renee is in her 70s and Vicky is in her 40s, and they both started competing as masters competitors, which is so inspiring. It's such a testament to what we can do at an older age. Like, age is not a limit, but I wanted to share their story with you in the next clip. But as we were chatting over coffee, we were talking about like what to eat and what we have left in our Airbnbs. And I was telling them I have a whole bag of shrimp because I was on my meal plan and bought all the shrimp, and they were talking about what they had. And Renee motivated and inspired me to just go home and finish what I have here instead of going out again and spending more money. And it's good for me anyway. So here I am with the leftovers from yesterday. So I've got some carbs and fats, still fun food on my intuitive day. I'll eat what my body feels like it needs from there, but I'm not gonna pressure myself to finish it. I also made myself a plate of shrimp, and so that's good protein, and I won't feel as wasteful tomorrow with how much shrimp I have left, since I'll be having some of it today. And I'm also going to be having donut peaches. That's what they're called, not peach donuts. I have that on deck, and at the end of the Nashville Fit Show, they gave all the competitors cupcakes and cookies as a post-show thank you treat. So I ended up grabbing a cookie. Alpha Cookies was one of the vendors that were there, and this is the ultimate cookie. They told me it was red velvet base with various white chocolate and peanut butter infusions in there. So I think I'm gonna have a little bit of this. We'll see how sweet it is. We'll see what I feel like, because today's my intuitive day. I'm following what my gut desires and not necessarily my heart. And what sounds really good is water, because I've been out for over 12 hours and tired, thirsty. I'm gonna chow down, but I'm really excited to share this clip, just a little bit about Renee and Vicky with you guys. For the older competitors, if you're watching this, it's never too late to start. And yeah, you guys are just such an inspiration to me. So I'm gonna chow down and enjoy this next clip. So I'm here with Renee and Vicky. I met Vicky yesterday backstage, and Renee today. They were just walking around, and it's so nice to see them again. Can you guys tell my watchers what you guys are doing this weekend in Nashville?
Well, we were walking on the Angel Competition Bikini Fashion Show, which was a master's show for anyone 35 or older. And Vicky also is a competitor, not just walking in the Angel Show.
Yeah, this was my third fashion show with Angel Competition Bikinis. And actually, that's how we met, right?
Yeah, that's right, we did.
And we live in the same city, ironically, and we had to go to a different state to actually meet.
That's right.
Such a small world.
Yeah.
And
So-
when did you guys start competing?
I started competing last year in August. was my first one.
It was your first one, yeah.
And how old were you?
21. 42. I was 42 when I started.
That's incredible.
What about you?
Oh, I started competing 3 years ago when I was 69 years old.
69.
And never imagined I would ever compete, but my trainer kept encouraging me to compete. And finally, after many years, I said yes. And that was the best thing I could have ever done, was to say yes to compete.
That's so inspiring. Why did you say yes?
Well, I didn't ever intend to do any competition, but first I started lifting weights at 60 after a lower lumbar fusion. And my trainer kept wanting me to compete, and I said, no way I'm going to put on a sparkly bikini. There's just no way I can do that. Years went by, and finally when COVID hit, that freaked me out, and I told Dustin, okay, I'm not going to let COVID take over my life. Let's get busy. And I said, before I turn 70, I'm going to compete. And so at 69 years old, I competed in my first show and fell in love with bodybuilding. And I just completed my 11th show 3 years later. So I'm having a great time.
That's awesome, and you look amazing.
Thank you.
And why do you compete, Vicki?
So my big why is my health. So I have to have unachievable goals in order for me to stay on task. And when I had cancer twice, and so when they told me I only had a year and a half to live, I went and ate literally everything. So when they said I didn't have cancer anymore, I was a balloon. And the only thing I could do was to get in the gym. And so I hired a coach, and she's like, I'm giving you these goals and you keep achieving them, what's going to keep you motivated? And I'm like, I need something unrealistic. I need an unrealistic goal. And she's like, well, I mean, the only thing I really have left for you is to get on stage. And that was never the goal. I never wanted to put on a bikini. I never wanted to be on stage and be judged by anybody. But now I realize that when I started doing it, it keeps me accountable. I don't do it to become a pro or anything like that. I do it when my clothes start getting too tight. Then I'm like, okay, let's schedule a show because I need to be accountable to myself again. So that's my big why.
That's awesome. Accountability is such a good thing. Well, thank you, ladies, for sharing. I am so happy that I ran into you guys. It's just fate.
No, it was just meant to be. It was
Yeah.
great.
So now we're gonna continue enjoying our coffee. But thank you for coming on the vlog.
It was fun. Thank you for
Thank
inviting
you.
us.
Update. I had grabbed a bunch of sauces from Hattie B's yesterday to go with my chicken. Just wanted to take the sauces I could in case I wanted to try them. And I've been dipping my shrimp into the sauces, and I haven't even really touched my fries because saucy shrimp is just so good. So, frozen cooked shrimp is slept on. It is so good. No prep, just thaw and eat. Great source of protein. Try it out if you haven't already. Just had a mountain of shrimp. Because clean protein is so good. Thank you, Renee, for convincing me to make good choices for myself and not just go out again. But speaking of good choices, try out this cookie by Alpha Cookies. Dance. I think there's like some cookies and cream, some Oreo. Seems pretty moist. Let me try one with more peanut butter topping. It's not too sweet, which is good. I think I heard someone mention backstage that they were slightly macro-friendly, like lower in fat or something, but I don't know. There's no nutrition facts on the packaging. Which is fine. I think I'll have a little bit more I'm excited for my beach. And I think that will wrap up my intuitive day here in Nashville. Tomorrow it is back on plan. We are 3 weeks out from my OCB show in Upton, Mass. So stay tuned for that journey. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me as I chill out here in Nashville, Tennessee. Don't forget that growth happens outside of your comfort zone. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, let me know what else you want to see, what's been useful for you, and make sure you subscribe so you can catch my next videos. I will see you guys soon, and I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are in the world.